Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of AM and the PM with Amanda and Mark. Hi, Amanda. How you doing?
Hello.
Howdy. How's your day going?
Good.
Terrific. What are we chatting about this evening?
I feel like this is awkward.
Awkward. She can't find her spot. Don't let that tilt over like that. No, wrong way. Weight distribution. Probably fine. Go ahead.
Well, I was actually just thinking about how it's been one heck of a week this week.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Um,
Yeah. Don't know. I'm interested to hear what your side of this was.
Well,
Mine was fucking crazy, though. Just don't remember you doing anything crazy.
I was just thinking about how last week I was just at the old house.
Yeah.
So if you do not know, Mark and I are purchasing my childhood home. So we're in the process of that, but my parents just bought a new house. And maybe like the past week has been a lot more chill, I think, personally, because we went to the new house and it's almost like at the new house, things are more put together. So I guess it's like less stressful. Um, I don't know. We were just the week leading up to the move. My stepdad was already staying there for a few days, and my mom and I weren't. And I didn't care. I liked having my bed and staying with my mom and everything. But it was definitely just the week leading up to them moving out was just crazy. I just remember being like really stressed and just felt like I needed sleep. And I could I think for like 2 weeks I was like skipping workouts just because I was so off my routine, just because we were so busy. Obviously, I was helping them, and not just with them. There was like other stuff that I was doing too. I was just busy like every single day, and I just remember being very tired and stressed. And then last week on Monday, so a week from tomorrow, I got a colonoscopy. We'll get there.
No.
We'll get there. But and then was that you
Just nailed the microphone
with your what?
with my headphone.
I was
Oops.
on that. And then on Tuesday we moved to the new house. Well, my mom and I'm only staying there until Mark and I move in to the old house, which we're going to be like fixing it up a little bit before we officially move in. We do plan to close at the end of September, but we still plan to fix it up a little bit before we officially move in. But I mean, my bed's there and there's a futon there, so if we ever need to stay there, we'll be able to. But it's a process. But yeah, the new house is just since Tuesday I've been at the new house. Obviously we still have a lot to do at the other house, but it's been nice spending time at the new house. It's just so nice there. There's a nice little sun porch, a nice backyard, which I haven't really been in the backyard because it's been blazing hot, like 90 degrees every day. But I've just been enjoying, enjoying my stay, I don't know. I'm going to be there for probably over a month, and I'm just enjoying it. I do miss my big queen bed with the remote control, not going to lie. The one thing that sucks is I have a little twin bed that's not all that great, but I know it's my parents' house, but I'm so blessed. I just feel so blessed. And even when we move out, I plan to spend a lot of time there. I just feel so blessed. I'm getting teary-eyed. It's weird, but I just ever since my mom and my stepdad met, they always wanted to get a bigger house, and it's just so beautiful. And I've been doing my workouts in their basement, and it's so air conditioned. It's so freezing. The basement's even more cold, so when I work out down there. But the backyard's beautiful. The sun porch is beautiful. It's crazy because it's supposedly like the same size as our house that we're buying, but it like looks bigger the way it's set up. Um, yeah, so it's just been really awesome. But I just think I said it's been one heck of a week because, um, I've been, we've been moved into this house and I got my colonoscopy and yeah.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week. What the hell did I do? I can't remember now. Well, I took Amanda to her colonoscopy on Monday. Should probably talk about that in detail. Um, painstaking detail. Now, that was an interesting experience. Do we want to do that now?
No, you can go about your week.
I'll go about my week, yeah, sure. That was on Monday, and then Tuesday, my buddy CT Cope came out and from Wisconsin, came out to Pittsburgh. We hung out, went to a Pirate game, ate a lot of food.
Your buddy, you have to say that you met this buddy on LinkedIn.
Buddy. Yeah.
You met him.
This is a great example, yeah, of
You met
of
him
what can happen.
online, and then he flew out here.
Yeah, we filmed a couple podcast episodes. You guys can hear that
you.
too. But we met via the way that we first got in contact was because I was putting up YouTube videos, and one specifically about Novo, which is a business bank, and he saw the video, hit me up on LinkedIn, like connected with me, hit me up on LinkedIn, and then we were, was chatting about certain things in the video, and then he has a website design business similar to myself. So the relationship connection kind of just blossomed from there. I mean, we're just talking about a bunch of different things, and just entrepreneurs, people that want to continue to get better and surround themselves with good people. So yeah, that's kind of the gist. But it's a testament to what can happen if you put yourself out there and you try to add value to people's lives. There are good people out there that will that'll resonate with that. That stuff will resonate with them, and then they'll be able to, and then maybe they'll reach out or hit you up or whatever, and then you can garnish relationships and build connections rather like in different ways than just like what people think is traditional of like seeing people through like, oh, I knew this guy from high school or this guy from college or whatever. Like, I think it's cool that we didn't know each other. We haven't known each other for very long, and obviously CT he travels and stuff like that, and he wanted to come out, and like, yeah, sure. So he flew out. He had a hotel out in Robinson, and we I Ubered him around, showed him kind of like the city, stuff like that, chauffeured him around, and Pittsburgh. He had never been here, so we did that. Pirate game, like I said. Took him to Ray's restaurant for breakfast. Best breakfast in the burg. Then filmed some podcasts right here in MGS Studios. We got to come up with a name for the other studio when we build it in the house too, because it can't be. I don't think it can be MGS Studios. That's a little fucked. But we'll think of that. But yeah. So did all that. That was on Tuesday into Wednesday. That was a fucking time though, man. That was like bang, bang, bang. Like I had an itinerary and we just fucking ran through it. Like it was nonstop. So that was tiring, but nice and good. And then after that, I went to a meeting with State Farm to talk about some insurance and stuff, because that's what my family has always had. So we're probably going to start there with homeowners and auto insurance and shit like that, because that's what being a grown-up is about. You got to have those conversations and understand those things. That was pretty interesting and eye-opening. So I really want to do it. We have to discuss, Amanda and I have to discuss whether we're going to do it like through AM and the PM or through like my YouTube channel, probably like everything, obviously, because we talk about our lives in different places. But I really want to document this whole experience. Like I want to talk about the numbers side of things. like that process of like everything that we've learned so far, how we budget, how we have started planning for things. So it'll probably be like a mix between like AM and the PM and my stuff, Amanda's inspiration, like all that jazz. But yeah, so we're building that up, and want to be just all about that. Then I think that was Wednesday, right? Yeah. So then I had an NBHL game 2 of the finals, and actually had a goal in that game, and we won. So now we have game 3 tomorrow night, Monday. Hopefully it doesn't get rained out. And I got to go to New Jersey in a few weeks for that as well. But then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I worked at Ray's restaurant. So that fucking sucks, obviously. That's tiring. Today was really busy, but did some other stuff. Hung out with some family, some friends, but it's been a week because obviously, like Amanda said too, like not like her family has moved, our family is our family, me and Amanda, like we're trying to like transition, and I think as far as the actual update on the house and everything goes, we are one step away from clear to close. Like that's the next step. So I think everything should be good. We're really excited about it. I've done a lot of planning. Amanda and I have had these discussions about like kind of the things that we want to do and stuff like that. And I've just gone really in depth as I normally do with the planning and structure stages of things. So I'm excited to share that. And we're excited to share just like the progress that we go through on that end, because there's a lot to do. And yeah, we're just excited to start knocking down walls. We're not knocking down any walls. Maybe one specific little closet. But other than that, it's going to be mostly just renovation, not demolition. So.
Can you even get rid of that? Isn't that where the water heater is or something?
Well, my dad has a saying, we can do anything. Like we can fix anything. We can change anything. But I don't know if that's... Is it worth it? That's the question. Is like, I don't know. A lot of possibilities there.
It's hot in there.
Yeah, it's hot in here. Hopefully, that's another good point. We're going to have hopefully a brand new studio space when we're all said and done with all that. And
not in a shed.
Not in a shed, in an actual house. Now, that house currently doesn't really have like forced air or actual air conditioning.
Well, it does have air conditioning. It just doesn't flow properly whenever it's
yeah,
really
but it doesn't have
outside.
Air conditioning in the basement, I don't think.
Well, the basement actually is colder than the upstairs. So
that's that's normally how it works. But like in the hottest day in summer, how cold is it downstairs?
You're saying that downstairs doesn't have air conditioning?
I could be totally wrong.
I feel like
but
it does.
Generally, when you have that air handler thing in the attic, it doesn't go all the way downstairs. Could be wrong. We'll check on it. Don't quote me. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit.
Oh. I mean, I think it's pretty hot down there. I don't know. It's not going to be summer anymore pretty soon, at least.
It'll be cooler than in here. It's pretty hot in here. We're in a shed. Yeah. But we need to come up with a new backdrop, new kind of like setup and everything like that. And it's kind of a studio for 2 podcasts, so that's going to need to be easily modifiable. Haven't figured that out. That's probably going to be the room with the biggest planning thing. Amanda's probably her head's probably gonna explode because she doesn't like when I plan to the Marianas Trench depths that I do. Because I that's definitely true. But yeah, Amanda's gonna have a nice little gym in the house. I'm excited about that. Excited to build your gym with my bare hands. I mean, it's literally just going to be some rolled mat and then some purchases of things. But yeah, got to put that together. Got to figure that out. A lot of other things. Like I said, the other bunch of different rooms and renovations, mainly painting, flooring, some electrical stuff. I want every house every light in the house to be a smart light.
Yeah.
But I got to think about that because the problem is you could make every light in the house a smart switch, or every switch in the house a smart switch, and that would kind of fix that problem. But then you don't get like the color temperature stuff like I have in my room right now with the bulbs. It's a weird thing. We don't need to go deep into it, but I'm very excited. I don't know how much you want to talk about that, but I have big plans.
He's very excited.
I have big plans.
Tell.
I got a document, it's like 8 pages long, about rooms and things we need to do, ways we want to set things up. Yeah. Just excitement. Ready to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else we got? Should we talk about your colonoscopy?
Yeah.
All right, so you want to do it? What do you want to tell your story? Go ahead.
So I got a colonoscopy done. I feel like when you say colonoscopy to people, everyone's like, oh, those are the worst. Or they just, I don't know. People don't like to talk about poop, so it scares them away.
Colonoscopy doesn't have any real poop involved. I mean, like the beginning part, but
Well, it's
the actual
you
procedure.
know that you have to like shit your brains out in order to get a camera up your butthole. So, basically, I decided to get one done because I've had stomach issues my whole life, literally since I was like a baby, and when I was potty training, I've had stomach issues. I don't know. So I just wanted to kind of, I guess in the back of my head, I didn't know if there was like something going on in my intestines because, you know, I never had a colonoscopy, never looked in there, obviously. So I decided to get one because I think I was just experiencing like a lot of annoying stomach issues, and I was like, okay, this is the last straw. Like, I'm just going to get a colonoscopy because years ago, the gastrologist told me I could get one if I wanted one, but it was kind of up to me. So I kind of just asked my PCP if I could get one. I think I like had to go to the doctors just to, yeah, I tried to just like get one, and they told me I had to go see my PCP and talk to her about why I was getting one, which was annoying because I had to make a whole separate doctor's appointment just for that. Anyways, so then we scheduled it, and lucky for me, my stepdad Mo works in the GI lab at St. Margaret's Hospital, so I was able to get in like at a pretty decent time. They were like booked all the way till November. So lucky for me, I was able to get in like 2 months early than what they originally wanted. I hear some people can't get a colonoscopy for like a whole year. It's like really, really backed up. Anyways, so I got Suprep, which is obviously pick it up at the pharmacy, and it's just like a bottle, like 2 bottles of medicine. And I drank one at 4 p.m. You dump like the medicine in this big cup, and then you have to fill the rest up with water. And then I had to wake up at 6 a.m. and drink the other one. I picked Suprep because it's not a lot of stuff to drink. It's just like 2 big cups. And then the day before the procedure, I could only do like a clear liquid diet. So I had like chicken broth and Jello and water. And that was it. Oh, and then you're allowed black coffee. Clear liquid diet. You know, you get the point. So naturally, I was just like dying inside because I need food. I get very hangry. So then I drank the first Suprep. And after you drink the Suprep, you have to drink 2 bottles of water after, which like the first time was easy for me because I already drank water, but you have to drink it within the hour. And honestly, the worst part about it was like, at first taste, it didn't taste that bad, but once you start drinking it, It tastes like cherry flavor or something, but then it's like really salty.
Hmm.
And it just made my stomach hurt.
Hmm.
And then obviously then you're going to the bathroom a lot, which was obviously like sucked, but I didn't really think it was that bad. But I mean, I have stomach issues, so maybe I'm just like maybe I'm just like used to like I mean, it obviously wasn't fun. Like I would go sit down, lay down to like watch TV or whatever, or do whatever, and then I would have to get up and go to the bathroom again. So obviously it wasn't fun. Um, but the worst part was that drinking that stuff was just gross. Um, and then I drank the other one, and the second one was even worse. I drank it at like 6 a.m. It was just even worse. And then I could barely finish the water bottles because like I just had so much liquid in my stomach, and I was like struggling to finish the 2 water bottles after. But yeah, and then you're just going to the bathroom for like 24 hours, or not really 24 hours, but from like probably from like 5 p.m. to I mean, I was still going the next day, like, you know. We then Mark picked me up. Oh, and then I wasn't allowed to drink water from like 7 a.m. till like after the procedure. But then Mark picked me up. We went to the procedure. And from there, it was pretty easy. I mean, we waited a little bit. Then we went back and we waited a little bit longer. They put my IV in, put my monitor on me. I think they did a pee test to make sure I wasn't pregnant. 'Cause I don't think
That's funny.
I don't think.
And they never said anything, so.
I don't. Well, I think like you're obviously not supposed to get colonoscopy when you're pregnant. So, yeah. And honestly, the easy part was everyone's like, "Oh my God, that's so scary, getting like a camera up your butt." I mean, it does sound very scary. You have a camera in your intestines, but literally, I had no idea. I mean, I knew like I was just gonna go to sleep and wake up. So I really was. I wasn't that. I have been put under before. I had an endoscopy, well, like twice, I guess. I had an endoscopy whenever I got my gallbladder out because I had gallstones in there. So I think they got the gallstones out from the like by the endoscopy. So that one was a pretty easy one because I just woke up and was like fine. Obviously when I got my gallbladder out, I woke up and was like in pain. That was a different story. But I was put under before, so I kind of knew I was just gonna like go to sleep and then wake up. It was funny because we went into the actual like operating room, and they were like getting everything prepped, and they were like gross. But I saw like stuff that was like obviously lube, and I'm like, oh my God. But they're all like, oh yeah, you're Mo's stepdaughter. I'm like, hello, hello everyone. Yes, that's me. And then they have you like turn to the side, and literally, next thing you know, I woke up still in the operating room, and I thought I just dozed off for a second, like while they were still prepping me. Like I don't know why I thought that, but cause like I guess I thought I would like wake up in the room or whatever. But I just like woke up and they're like, we're all done, and I thought they were done prepping me for it, but it was over, and then. I had like this little dream of like all my friends in this like big. I like don't know how to describe it. Like my friends were all like lined up, and then it was like black, but then like pink. Like there were like big pink rectangles, but it looked like cloudy, and like all my friends were like standing on them. It was weird. Like
That sounds like some sort of like death dream.
it was
That's weird.
No, it was really comforting, but it does sound creepy. Yeah, all my friends were like it was like black, but then like not like black cloudy
Sounds
and then
like
pink.
Gates of Hell or some shit.
It was pink, like pink. I specifically remember my friend Savannah. Like I just remember it was like Lindsay, Abby, and Savannah. But yeah. I thought that was interesting because I remember I had some crazy dream about like strawberry fields last time I got put under. But that's because the surgeon literally was wearing like a Beatles thing before I went under. And then obviously I had a dream about strawberry fields under surgery, like, but yeah, and then I woke up and was like, I mean, I wasn't as groggy as I expected to be. Like, I was pretty tired, but I mean, like, understandably tired. Like, I woke up at 6 a.m. to drink stuff, and it was just a lot of crap. But the surgeon basically told me that everything in my intestines is good and to drink Miralax every day for my constipation. So, which I think personally, I need to. I know this. Okay. It really is like, I'm not saying it's a simple fix. It's because it's. I don't really necessarily think it's gonna fix for sure. But like, I don't fucking eat fruits and vegetables. So like, hello. Eat fruits and vegetables. And the problem is I don't cook for myself. I like rely on my parents to cook for me, which is horrible. But and then I get mad when they don't make like broccoli. I don't know. I need to eat fruits and vegetables, like obviously. But like I've ate healthy before. I still have constipation issues and stuff like that. I think diet is really going to help. And don't come at me because I tried an all fiber diet before. And like I still was constipated. I think like I still do need to take Miralax, but maybe, I know he says every day, but maybe not every day. But I think if I don't take it every day, I should probably be eating broccoli and like vegetables and like good foods that are good for the digestive. So yeah, but I mean, I'm thankful it's over because it really sucked. I'm not gonna lie, the prep sucked, and I'm thankful that I know now. I mean, I pretty much diagnosed myself before I even had it. I was like, I just have IBS with constipation. Like, that's it. And that is what I have. But I'm glad that I know there's nothing going on in there that's affecting anything. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird that he didn't give you really a diagnosis. He just gave you a prescription, more or less. I don't really understand that because I'm not sure what kind of prescription it is to just take Miralax every single day. Now, I'm not saying Miralax is dangerous in any way or causes like harm, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what is, like, is that just how things work? I mean, is there a reason that you, in your specific situation, have to take? In essence, there we're prescribed to do that every day. Is there no other way to fix these issues? I mean, why is, I just don't like how medicine is always the first thing. I mean, I understand you're seeing a medical doctor, but like, why is there really no diet, nutritional way to fix this?
Yeah, I feel like diet would definitely help as well. But like I said, I have like dieted before and like eat more fruits and vegetables, and sometimes I still do have constipation issues. But also I have to research this more because I saw a lot of stuff about I think it's like a disease called SIBO, and it's like, I forget exactly. I think it's like bacterial growth in like the stomach or something, but I think that can cause IBS related symptoms. That is actually SIBO, and there's like a way to treat that. And like it's like a breath test. So I have to research it more to see cuz like I heard symptoms of it. I think it's like bloating, diarrhea. I don't know if constipation. I feel like possibly constipation too. But I just feel like it wouldn't get hurt, even if I didn't have that. It wouldn't get hurt to get tested for it, because you never know. But I heard like IBS. It's commonly mistaken for IBS when it's really SIBO.
I don't know.
I've learned a lot. I mean, I'm also excited. Like I said, I know it's my choice, the foods I'm eating currently. But I think when I have more control of like what I buy, and when I'm actually cooking foods that I'm eating like in the fridge and stuff, it's going to be a lot easier to like fuel my body in ways I want. Like honestly, like my parents go to the store and I'm just like, nah.
Nah.
I don't know what to get, like I just feel like I end up buying stuff that goes to waste. and trust me, I'm still going to be like going to their house for dinner and stuff, but I'm excited to like have my own space and cook stuff I want to cook. And like, yes, I know, I'm very well aware I can go to the store and like buy groceries now and cook something for myself, but like I just don't want to, because it's just, I don't know, I just feel like it's easier when you live with your parents to like, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they eat all bad food. It's just sometimes I have these stomach issues where like I can't eat certain foods on certain days, and like there are some days I just have to really watch what I eat because my stomach's a mess or whatever. So
Wild week. A wild week for sure. Lots happening. It's going to get busy too, as we round out this the rest of this year, I guess, the conclusion of summer into the fall. We got a lot of work to do. We got housework, we got business work. Excited for it. It's going to be a lot of good lessons, a lot of good experience, a lot of good documentation. But yeah, so Amanda's good. Nothing wrong with her insides. That's tremendous to report. And we are headed into another big step, big milestone. And we'll keep you posted on all that, because that's what we do here. Hopefully you see us from a new studio space within the next couple of months here. Because actually, there's probably a good chance that we will have almost even an interim space too somewhere in the house.
A what?
Like an interim space. Like we'll be recording from the house but not in the studio. I feel like that's likely because it won't be done yet. But stay with us. Stick with us. We got a lot of stuff to do. And we're excited. Thank you guys so much for supporting us to this point. There's a lot more to come. As always, links in the description, amandthepmpodcast.com/shop. Go check out some merch. Ask us a question. There's a link down there for that as well. But with that, this has been another episode of AM and the PM with Amanda and Mark. We thank you guys so much, as always, for tuning in, and we'll talk to you in the next one.